Hello. Hi, hello. How's it going? What is happening? Hmm. One moment, please. It seems as if the game is not making sound. Hang on a second. Now I'm curious. Well, this isn't picking up this one. But this isn't picking up the game itself, which is confusing. Why? Why are we doing this activity? It's not like I know how to set it up once I set it up a while ago. Mm. Maybe because I'm not using my headphones. Hang on. Like, I can hear it fine, but I don't know if it knows that I can hear it and that everyone else can hear it. So let's who's that? No, you were picking up the wrong thing. Why? It was picking up my ASMR. No, don't do that. Sorry for the delay, just mild technical difficulties that I don't really get to know about until I actually start streaming. Because there's no reason this should be like broken. No reason whatsoever. Let's do that. Okay, that seems right. Crazy that it's not even picking up the game itself. Okay, that's fine. That is... I say fine, but I'm also like, I don't know what to do about this issue. Okay, at least it's... Okay. Yeah, I don't have anything else playing, so this makes sense. Now, this is annoying. Oh well, I think I got it fixed, so this is fine. Let's just go about it. Let's go about this as per usual. Welcome to stream. Glad y'all could be here. It's Monday, almost at morning, and that'll tell you a little bit about how my day has been. It's Monday evening, and I am already exhausted. It's been a busy day, but it's not been bad. It's been pretty good. Yep, that's what I'm gonna say. It's been pretty good. It's not been bad, just been mildly peeved throughout the day, but that's pretty normal because, technology can be annoying sometimes. as much as I love XL, XL is going to put me in an early grave. I feel it already. Anyways, let's get on with this rat killing, as my dad would say. Or as my dad says. Alright. I don't remember which one we're on. Because none of these make sense. I assume it's this one that's, grayified. We haven't solved it, therefore it's incomplete. Yes, we were... Okay, so looking at all the things, we have this scene where someone's being punished and lowered down into this alligator pit. Honestly, they're really super cute. Like, look at those little guys. Look at these little guys. They're adorable. But they do... I love that they do see this skeleton and they think that all of these look like that, which is not real. Anyways, this guy hid treasure in here, and because this guy stole it, they're now punishing him and he's gonna die in here. The treasure being the wish bloom. I don't know what that is, but get off my tongue, I guess. Anyways, we've already solved the events of this. Now we're just trying to solve the epilogue, which normally they don't usually give us an epilogue within the chapter or within the case. Usually it's outside, so... But I know this is the end of the game, and it makes me really sad. Super sad, honestly. I was panic searching for if they have the new one ready to go, or if there's going to be a new one. There's no anything anywhere on their site or on Steam or even on X saying, hey, the new one's we have an announcement coming in a few days. No, they normally just pop this on there. There's not a lot of warning from what I can tell. Anyway, now we need to solve all this, which okay, I guess. Alright, and we're dealing with 3 different timelines here, or time periods. We have the 1797, 3 years later in 1800, and 127 years after that, where this guy who is being lowered down is right here. He was right here being terrified. Yep, that's what's happening. So much was happening overall. I was gonna say, luckily no one died in this level, but absolutely 2 people died in this level, minimally. So that's a cool thing. I am concerned about this large thing right here. And that's why I think that this story can't possibly be over yet, because what even is that? I'm upset by it. It's very weird. Anyways, on February 27th, 1797, Blank and his crew, blah, 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 after blah, 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 after Blank tipped off Blank. Okay, we do know, we know that this is the captain, so that's Jacques Triton and his crew, search, nope, pillaged a Lemurian pillaged, punished, searched a Lemurian grotto. I don't know if it would necessarily be called a Lemurian grotto, but I'm just throwing this out there. After While the treasure in their possession, while the treasure's in their possession. Okay, Lemurian Grotto after blank tipped off blank. I assume it was Walter King tipped off Jacques with the treasure in their possession. I wonder if this is Port Armando Grotto. We'll see. We'll see. This is half the fun of this game. With the treasure in their possession, the Wishbloom got stole. Got pillaged by the because he had no, except for blank, because he had no blank, got the Wishbloom got blank by the blank's blank, except for blank because he had no. Ship? Well, let me go to the right time period we're talking about, because otherwise this just confuses me. Okay. I do like the soundtrack to this game. It is pretty interesting. Okay. While the treasure in their possession, with, I can read, the Wishbloom got returned? No. I don't know. By the, maybe it's by the Lemurians. Got except for this guy, because he had no blank. What? Okay. Let's step back. Let's just go back to the beginning of this. Maybe this will help. Okay. Well, at least he's not dead yet. He is dying, but he's not dead yet. A beast mauled. Interesting. We never hear about this beast again. Very fascinating. Or because I really thought there would have been more about this beast that attacked him. Or did I just miss something in all that? Who knows? 1797. The mutiny. Let's look at the events. Yeah, that's not going great either. None of this is giving me any clues about what they're actually talking about in this. And then we have the poisoning and the murder. Is this based on... Oh, maybe this is the clue that I'm looking for. Hey, don't do that, Throat. Okay, so I kind of remember this now. Hey, yo, Tiny Pants, how you doing? You subscribed for 3 months. Amazing. I actually had a thought for an alert, because I have a probably 15-year-old recording of me saying, "You hussy." because a friend wanted me to record it for him because I used to say it far more than I do now, but I still say it. And so I thought about making that my alert sound, at least for now, one of them at least. And so I don't know how I've managed to hold on to this file for so long. It's just been sitting in a folder in Dropbox for that entire time almost. Anyways, I think I'm going to turn that into the alert, which is very exciting. But thank you for subscribing for 3 months. I've really got to do more to make the subscription worth it, other than just streaming on the day of the week. I would like to do more. I just got to figure out what more looks like for me. Anyways, we are... Can I use these over here, or is it only these that I can use? Yeah, I mean... I can't use these over here. Oh, I can. So that means all of this is available. Not all of it matters, but all of it's available. Interesting. All right, sounds good. I bet they're going to look amazing. Because you're amazing at hand lettering and calligraphy and all things. I had a thought the other day. Oh my goodness, hello, Picture of a Crook. I haven't really gotten started like I started to, but it's not going great until I realized these also function over here too. They may not be correct, but they can be used over here. So that's a thing. I had a thought about something that I really think would be cool, and that is a deck of cards, because I'm a big player of games, tabletop and video. Obviously, I love board games. I love card games. But I thought I need something that really kind of speaks to me as a person, but as a deck of cards, because I love them. And so I thought, what if I created a deck of cards with the help of an artist that looks like what a normal deck of cards kind of looks like, but then make them composers, because there's so many composers, new and old, that I would love to have in like a deck of cards. And I just thought that'd be fun, but I don't know how to. I'm not sure what that would look like right now, but I'm thinking about it. If ever I make merch, that'll be one of the things. Anyways, let's see what's going on. We're trying to figure out the epilogue at this point. Also, welcome in, Picture of a Crook. I don't know if I said that, but multiple greetings, not bad. I'm pretty sure I did. In any case, glad you could make it. Glad y'all could make it. I like that. The little pirate. Indeed. Okay. So, we're trying to figure this out. I don't even know if we need this. I'm going to say no, because I feel like that's just going to throw off filling out this epilogue here. Excuse me. And we got 2 epilogues. And I figured this could either take up the whole stream, which would be terrible, or it'll just be... we'll figure it out pretty quick, and then we'll go about our... And then I'll switch to a different game. Maybe Waterpark Sim. I actually picked up Deconstruction Sim, so you're a demo company. That's going well. It's not the most interesting thing. Waterpark Sim is definitely a little bit more interesting, because people are flying and dying until you revive them. Sup, Queen Jazz? And it is. You need 2 epilogues, one for the 1797 timeline and one for the 1927 timeline in this. This whole DLC has been that, so it's fine. It's fine. Oh, you come up as a different color on OBS versus on Twitch itself, because other than Picture of a Crook being pink, everyone else is purple. Not bad. Not my favorite thing. I like to differentiate. But on OBS, Queen Jazz, you're a beautiful coral color. Honestly, some of my favorite colors going on over there. The minus, like, it's a good pink. It's not a baby pink or powder blush pink. I'm not a huge fan of that color pink. But give me a hot pink. I'm good. Alright, so back to the task at hand. On February 27, 1797, Jacques and his crew searched a blank grotto after Walter King tipped off Jacques Triton. With the treasure in their possession, the Wishbloom got... The crew got blanked by the blank blank. The ship got... The what got blanked by the blanks blank except for blank because he had no blank. Meanwhile, the Seven Seas Company blanked for the blank, so the crew blanked it. I'm going to assume this is Wishbloom, and this is searched. So the crew stole it. While doing so, Walter Keane stole the Wishbloom, but he was punished and sentenced to death in the grotto. That feels easy. That one feels easy right there. Walter Keane stole the Wishbloom, but he was caught, there we go, and sentenced to death in the grotto. Who put the bop in the bop de bop de bop? Who put the ram in the ramalama ding dong? Indeed. This does not make much sense off rip, especially when you're not looking, but that's okay. All right. I think the last two paragraphs might be correct. Okay, with the treasure in their possession, the ship got I think this is Wishbloom's smell. Except for you know what, that's okay. I enjoy reading random weird things sometimes. I'm glad you feel powerful. You do have a great power, because I'll almost read anything in chat for the most part. Almost. I don't want to make that a challenge for y'all. Did someone not have a nose? Did we just miss out on the part that someone didn't have a nose? They all have noses. What are we talking about? With the treasure in their possession, the crew got infected by the Wishbloom smell, except for had no smell. But someone didn't get infected. Who didn't get infected? How do we know that? Truly, Voldemort is the answer. He had no nose except for, but who? Because Jacques is the one who sneezed. His nose is kind of large on his face. Who doesn't have a nose? Was it Ada? But because so we know it's not Ada because it has to be a a male guy. Except for, I don't think it's Walter Keane. He looks like he has a nose. That looks like a nose to me. Walter Keane searched a Port Armando grotto. Okay, not shocked. Okay, so these two sentences don't make sense. With the treasure in their possession, the crew got infected by blank. And I say this doesn't make sense because this assumes they found the wish bloom versus the Seven Seas Company versus the crew stealing the wish bloom from the Seven Seas Company. So the crew hid it. That makes more sense. Now this makes more sense. One word change by the wish bloom's smell, except for because he had no nose. We're still wrong. A Port Armando. Okay, what are... Okay, what are they... Where did they search? They... Hang on. Walter Keane did steal the wish bloom. Entering the grotto to hide the treasure in the cave. Okay. I think nose is correct. I don't know who, because, okay, but looking at this, does he have a nose in this? It's giving large. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Okay. Jacques and his crew searched a Port Armando ship. Because they stopped at the grotto to hide it. With the treasure in their possession, the crew got infected by the wish bloom smell except for Walter Keane because he had no nose. I don't know how we're getting that he has no nose. Literally everyone has a nose here. Even the upside down one. Even the dead one. They all have noses. Okay. With their treasure in their possession, the crew got infected. The crew... I can't think of anything else the crew could have had happen to them as a collective other than being infected by the wish bloom smell. Because, except for Walter, except for someone. He's the only one who seems lucid enough. And even in the 1800 one, he didn't... Oh, I guess he did transform. But so did she. I think he's good here. This one's good. This is good. This one, Jacques and the crew searched a they searched what? They searched a Lemurian treasure. Searched. They pillaged. They and his crew escaped a port, a Seven Seas. Well, I don't think this has the Seven Seas. Seven Seas ship after Walter King tipped off Jacques and it escaped. I don't know if that's correct. I don't know. Let's go back to the previous one. Okay. They all got infected. How'd they even get infected? Oh, because they ate the promodil. I don't know, salt. It was poisonous and that killed off. Jacques Triton died. Is this after they left what's his face in the thing? Interesting. This is just for this particular scene and subchapter of this lost chapter investigation case thing. Okay, so what I'm gathering is that this takes place after they've already dropped off Walter Keane. Because at that point, all these people who were pulling on the rope, and then of course the captain on the other side of the hole, they died. What did they get infected with? And now that's a question I have to really consider, because they weren't infected until nothing. They never outside of the wish bloom. So maybe infected with isn't something that I need to be concerned about. Okay, so then looking at this, the crew got they searched for the wish bloom and hid it. He stole it, got caught, and death in the grotto. Got it. So we're having to go back in time from before this chapter right here. This is an overall. I don't think they look. These are people who didn't wash their hands after everything, so they could have been affected by literally anything. Yep, that's and his crew. Wait, am I just dumb? A treasure map? They searched a treasure map. They didn't return it. I don't think that's it. Yeah, she poisoned them, yes. But again, that's after the events of this particular chapter, though. So now I'm trying to figure out. And she wasn't infected with anything. I mean, at the minimum, the Wish Bloom transforms people. Like they would have been turned into animals. Okay, they searched a Lemurian ship. Earlier they said what they did to get this. Not here. I think maybe it's in here. They talk about what happened, like here. Yeah, this is like a few days, like almost a week, or a little bit over a week from the time they got rid of Walter King. Continuing our journey, heading back, Ada reports slight fever. That was a lie. Yeah, she was faking her sickness. And let's see. This horrible thing that befell Walter King. I liked him. He never hit me. Not even once. But these guys all died to the Promodil salt. Yes. This was the interesting thing here. Not here, this. At this point, they're headed back to, I guess, Port Armando. But again, that's not helpful for what happened a week before. Outside of, we now know that this is taking place after they've dropped Walter Keane into the grotto. In which case, then, what does this look like? This is the ship. This is where the mutiny is happening. And he has the right map, I think, maybe? Let's see. Yeah. There's the mutiny. Now I'm not even sure. Well, I mean, everyone who was on this crew died, so... Or did they have this ship to begin with? And that's where the Wish Bloom was. Oh, is that what this is? That's why he kind of looks less human here with his pointy ears, and he does too, with his fangs and stuff. Is that what happened? Is this the crew we're talking about? Maybe not the exact one, but definitely this. This is what we're talking about. And the Wish Bloom probably was here. And that's what happened, is that down here may have been where it was, but they lived with it for so long that they transformed over time. Okay. I see what's going on a little bit more. Hopefully this updated knowledge connecting everything, which has been a problem throughout my life. Me taking bits of information and then being able to build on top of that skill or whatnot, forever a problem. Okay. Okay. Let's get back to it. Get out of here. All right. We're not going to have the same people, obviously. Absolutely incorrect. We have the people from that story. I will remember William Nunda and Tom Atkin and some of the people on that other ship. We do have that. Okay. Whew. These are the two people. These are three people. I think these were the... Okay. Now that I know that we have all these people involved, Elazar is the guy that took his son but was ultimately ravaged by a beast and killed in the hotel room. Okay. I do think ship isn't bad. I think it was a Lemurian ship. It was definitely Jacques. Was it Walter Keane who tipped him off? Anyways, we'll come back to that. I'm not exactly sure about this first one, except I know that it was them that found it. Oh, wait. Hold up. Okay. So the first ship, the Last Reaper, here's what I'm thinking. The Last Reaper, first helmed by that one mutiny guy that became the captain with the no nose. Well, the Seven Seas was searching for it. So then Triton and his group and his crew went to go, like, they're the second crew of that ship is what I'm saying. Okay. Here's the problem. I don't remember that guy's name already. One moment. Okay, so let's go back to 1797. William Nunda? No, Alistair Sims. Okay, let's go back even further because I want to know who tipped off who. This is always so difficult. Okay. Who tipped off who? Elazar Gardner, who in turn shot the beast. Afterwards, Abacus driller found the map outside. Okay. Oh yes, this. Correct map. It is indeed there. Okay, so Elazar makes sense. Okay. So, okay, that makes sense. Now let's move forward one. Maybe we can gather some information off of that. So Alistair Sims is the one, and when I say no nose, bro has no. He's not the one without the nose. Who was the one without the nose? I thought he didn't have a nose for a hot second, but no, someone doesn't have a nose out here. Nope, he has a nose. Nope, they both have a nose. Oh, he doesn't have a nose. Okay, got it. Got it. Okay. Except for Elazar, because he had no nose. Alistair Sims. Get out of here, guy. Okay. He's not on. Oh, he is there. And his crew searched a Lemurian ship after. Who tipped him off? I don't think mixing together those two crews is correct. Alistair Sims and his crew searched something. Red Bandana is a weapon guy. Yeah, he had weapons. But he had his son, which was more important. Or say it was his son. I think maybe the beast that they mentioned was actually his son who had transformed. Who ended up, like, actually killing Elazar. They don't really mention the beast again. Alistair and his crew searched a Port Armando ship, 7 Sea ship, after Walter Keane definitely was in this. Who tipped off the ship? Who tipped off that last group? And I wonder how much of this is actually on the front page. Dry roots and herbs, makes sense. The map is on the back of that. We love that. Red herring in, that makes sense. This is the future. We don't need that yet. Or, yeah, yet. I don't think any of these people right here, well, we know about him. I don't think this is useful for the... Let's back out real quick. I want to see what all this says. Man, Jasper is honestly kind of the worst guy. He's killed so many people. So there's a Lemurian ship that found them. Okay. Got it. I'm sorry. I didn't want to watch that again. All right. The expedition team found the shipwreck. Okay. Okay. On the 7th of February, a Lemurian vessel was unlawfully attacked and her cargo pillaged. There we go. That's what we needed to know. They attacked a Lemurian ship. Yes. Yes. Okay. Got it. And then it has come to our attention that a new obsession has gripped Port Armando, the hunt for the legendary Captain Triton's treasure. We require you to proceed here immediately and investigate the matter thoroughly. Our sources suggest that the treasure may contain a fabled Lemurian artifact known as the Wish Bloom. According to the legend, the Wish Bloom possesses the ability to grant wishes, though it does so in a perverse and twisted manner. It's giving very Jinn energy. Securing this artifact is of utmost importance to our organization. However, you are to exercise the highest degree of caution in its presence. Okay. I'm glad I decided to come back and look at this stuff. Ergen Patu. There we go. It is with deepest gratitude I put pen to paper, for it was by your noble hand that I delivered from certain doom during the reign of the Order Party. The time to come and pay my debt of kindness as a customer to Lemurian's life of life. So many words to say. Thanks, bro. Let's jump ahead. On the 27th of February, a Lemurian Sentinel vessel shall depart from the Azure Heaven and make its course to the volcanic isle of Craven Rock. Aboard shall be a born number of sacred relics, destined for the annual ritual of restraint. Among the artifacts is one of singular power, known as the Wish Bloom. You shall know it by its unmistakable fragrance, both sweet and strong. Alright, so Ergen Patu is the one who tipped off Walter Keane. Got it. Oh, I've seen this one. Okay. Cool. Love that. Let's get back to it. I knew those things had to be useful somehow. Usually they put these epilogues outside of the chapter, so you know that you're going to be taking everything from within the chapters, all of them. But that's not what happened, and that's okay. That makes me have to think more. Okay, Alistair Sims and his crew searched let's change that to pillaged a Lemurian ship after Ergen Patu tipped off Walter Keane. Haha. With the treasure in the possession, the crew got infected by the Wishbone smell, except for Eleazar Garner because he had no nose. Meanwhile, the Seven Seas Company searched for the Wish Bloom, so the crew hit it. No, the Seven Seas Company searched for the treasure. And so the crew hit it. Search for the ship or the Wish Bloom. I don't think any of that matters. I don't think that's what's wrong currently. Alistair Sims and his crew pillaged. Pillaged a Lemurian ship. I don't think search is the right answer. I think pillage is still it. A Lemurian ship. After Ergen Patu tipped off Walter Keane. Eleazar was not infected. Did they search for the treasure? Or the ship? Am I correct on this? Are they searching for the ship or were they searching for the treasure? I think they're searching for the ship. Let's go out. Oh, the Sentinels were aboard that ship. That makes sense. Okay. You'll become a new man. Literally. Okay. Pillaged. We got the word pillaged here in this thing. The cargo is pillaged. Enraged Lemurians are even more than enraged the Lemurians even more than such acts typical warrant. All vessels entering the harbors or encounter upon the high seas shall be thoroughly searched for any Lemurian relics. Any such articles are to be seized forthwith. And then you'll be hanged for piracy. This shall remain for 14 years. 20 years? Sure. I don't know how long that actually is now that I think about it. I assume it's... I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Okay, I don't know if I'm gathering up any new information now. Okay. Who was Tom Atkin? Whoever the former or the last before Alistair Sims became the person. Oh, this is after that. Interesting. This is after Captain Triton died. This whole story was told backwards, which is insane. Or just horribly out of order. Okay. Yeah, the whole thing was told backwards. At least from the 1727 or 1797 storyline. The other side was told forwards. Okay. Okay. Let's get back to it. I think that's now Jacques pillaged a Lemurian ship after Ergen tipped off Walter. With the treasure in their possession, the crew got infected, except for Eleazar Garner because he had no nose. Searched for the treasure. Hey, so the crew hit it. Got it. Jacques was the... Okay. Now that I understand how this time has has progressed through this is great. All right, Epilogue 2. On the way back to the ship, blank successfully blank everyone except blank who then blank blank. On the journey back, the remaining crew members killed one another except for Elazar and Stefan Garner, who escaped with the map. That I know for sure. After making it back to Port Armando, Stefan Garner transformed. There we go. And then fatally wounded Elazar, who in turn killed. Wait, who fatally wounded? Ooh, who did he fatally wound? Who in turn killed Stefan? Yeah, meanwhile, back on the island. Meanwhile, back on the island, Blink and Blink also transformed. Okay, that 1800 right here, Ada and Walter, because they're the only ones left on that island. Okay, we just got to figure out what this first sentence is about. But they did transform. She now has pointy ears. He's slowly turning into a turtle. That is a choice. I guess it wasn't a choice. That's what you get for having a nose, I guess. Thank you. I feel like I'm doing all right. On the way back to the ship, Blank successfully blank everyone except Ada successfully poisoned everyone except who then... Oh, wait, hold up. On the way back to the ship, what do we mean by this? On the way back to the ship. Okay, let's go back to sickness and health, because that's where we are in this story. No, we aren't. Well, no, this is, yeah, I think we're actually correct here. Okay. Jacques is still alive at this point. On the way back to the ship, this is where she does all the killing business. Okay. Okay. On the way back to the ship, poisoned everyone except for, okay. She poisoned everyone except for Stefan? Stefan. Yeah. Stefan. And this is Ada Baker successfully poisoned everyone except Stefan, who then killed Elazar, who then infected What? Who? What? On the way back to the ship, Ada Baker successfully poisoned everyone except Stephen Garner, who then spared her. Heck yeah. Amazing. Because I remember they had a standoff where she was just like he was pointing the gun at her, and he was like, I'm not going to kill you, and left her there. He went on back to the ship, and then that's when the mutiny happened. That's when Elazar, and at that point Stefan was already sick or infected, and so Elazar, his dad, took him onto land where he ultimately transformed and killed his dad. This makes me sad because there's not more. Unless there is, but I don't think there is. The wishbloom smell infected the pirates during their journey to the island, although they didn't know it yet. Sorry, I was looking at the picture. I was trying to figure out what was going on here. After the poisoning, Stefan spared Ada, so she returned to the grotto to rescue Walter. The couple lived happily together until Ada's eventual death. In 1927, Myrtle convinced the expedition team to wear gas masks into the grotto, telling them the sorrel grass there was dangerous. When Eliza learned that that's the wishbloom smell mutated humans into animal hybrids, she realized the real reason Myrtle had insisted on the masks, and that Myrtle had sacrificed Eliza's humanity to find the wishbloom. Crazy. Please let there be more. I want another game. Five years later. In 1932, I guess. Jasper, who somehow still exists. He put all his cigarettes away. Oh, that's what this is. Interesting. Interesting. I love this game. Thanks to you people who created this game and the music. I like how there's 4 different music people and 4 different groups that created this. Creative lead and the music by Paul Alexander. I guess there's only 2 music people. We finished this game. I'm gonna need more. They can't do this to me. It's not over yet. This is not a complete story. We kind of bridged the gap between 1941 to 1974. And we've kind of worked our way backwards to 1927. It feels like there's a huge gap between the 1797 and 1900. And that's an issue. We need to fix that. But this has been a joy to play. I absolutely love this game and this game series. It's so fun. Absolutely fascinating. We still got some time. I really thought that was going to take me a whole other hour to figure out the second one. But it didn't. It only took like 10 minutes maybe. Not even that long. But reading everything really did help. Alright, so let me switch over. I'm still here, but I'm just going to switch games. Because otherwise this was a short stream and I don't necessarily want to do that. I think let's go ahead and do Waterpark Simulator. I want to get deeper into it. Let me also change the information of the stream. We'll edit the stream information and plus Waterpark Simulator exclamation point. Waterpark Simulator, there we go. Done updating, and let's change the input. There's a lot more effort. Sometimes I'm surprised that I do figure something out. I'm like, ooh, how did that happen? You're so loud, music. Let me know if the music's too loud still. You're not seeing everything yet. Really? I don't know if there's a good place to put this, actually. Like, the chat is definitely in a precarious spot. Sure, that's close enough. I guess that's fine. Maybe I'll turn off chat here because it's just, there's too much going on the screen. So let's just continue. Done Drown Town. Why wouldn't I want to continue with this save? Don't ask me stupid questions. I'm always surprised that I do figure out some of these puzzles, but I do enjoy a good puzzle game anyways. It's just sometimes they're really so difficult. I'm just like, how did I get that? All right. Okay. What was I doing? Oh, I have a task list. That feels new. And of course, we have cars. We need to get a second star. Oh, look, there's a picture of a crook. Hello, picture of a crook. Should I go ahead and turn on everything? I should. Let's go ahead and open the park. Yep, that's all I got is we got showers, we got, stuff. Nothing needs to be cleaned, I guess. This doesn't need to be, I almost called it healed, and I was like, that's probably not the right word. I guess the last time I played, I did a good job of cleaning up everything. Okay. Get out of here. You need to pay for this. Alright, so maybe we'll go... Okay, let's go look at the rest of this. Why are we this color? I guess there's some sort of graphical issue happening. This is a nice pool. That's fun. Okay, so we do have 2 slides and 2 diving boards. That's what those are called. It is like 11 in the morning. I guess you can lay out if you want. It's a strange thing to do. These hot dogs have been sitting here for far too long. Let me go get some more people. Okay, I don't know what you're doing over there, but you were doing something. Hey. I forgot how to use my controls for this. Hey. There you go. Hey, don't get hit by a car. I almost did. Holy cow, that was scary. Okay. We're back in it. That's true. That's not all I have. I do have you and also turquoise poop. Oh, and she's somehow being afraid to jump in. Get in. I'm over it. Okay. No one's wanting some food yet. I guess my goal should be to get... How did you fill at the stairs? You had one job. Also... Hang on a second. Let me see if I can... Oh yeah, it's up here. Okay, let's... There we go. You can join the game by simply using the commands in the top right-hand corner that I just turned back on. I was like, I don't know what this is, but I didn't delete it. Thank goodness. But that's how you can become a character, and that's how a picture of a crook is working the front desk. I don't only have one person, so you're probably not going to get hired. You probably do better to become a visitor. And hopefully I won't have to shove you off anything, honestly. Oh, hey. You want a plain hot dog. Got you. There we go. Gotta remember not to right click, because that just shoves people. Plain hot dog, I got you too. Be gone. Be gone, heathen. You're gonna go eat your hot dog in the bathroom? That's a questionable experience. Alright, so let's see when you come in. Let's see. We're looking for tiny pants. I can't stand that. Okay, 6 hours. Adult. Okay. There we go. Noelle. 6 hours senior slide pass, because she's really trying to break a hip today. Here you go. Romeo, get out of here. 6 hours senior, no, adult. I'm sorry, Noelle, you're okay. People in here trying to steal my money. Alright, we're trying to steal tricks in here. That's what they get. Lance, 6 hours senior. Got you, baby boy. Here you go. That was a weird jump. Senior, slight pass. Here you go. Carter, now you're gonna pay for your time here. I appreciate you for doing the right thing and not stealing from me, because I will shove you into the pool and drown you just a little though. All right, no slide. All right, okay, you're back at work. Great. These stairs aren't hard to do, but apparently it is. Okay, let me go. I need a health kit, I think is what I need. Alright, because he apparently is having some sort of issue. Okay, he's fine, he's fine. He just needed some epi or something. I just don't know what happened. It just seems like a bad time. Yeah, let's go ahead and mop this up. Got a new research point. Love that. Oh, people want hot dogs. Oh my goodness. Hot dog with ketchup. Got you, baby bird. Let's go. Hello, Jordan. Add ketchup. And then I'm gonna have to run and go get some more. Because I ran out of hot dogs. We must have hot dogs for everyone. We must go right now. No looking both ways. If you get hit, you get hit. I didn't get hit. I am a pro. Smitty's down there. That's hilarious. Run back. People need their hot dogs. Oh, no. Don't fall in the water. Okay. Let's take out the trash. Get out of the way. Close enough, I guess. maybe have to actually aim? Weird. I guess that you always have to aim. Okay, there we go. Get in. Go. Have fun. You can't have fun if you're standing up there shivering all scared. What are y'all doing to this slide that it's like cracking? Alright. We're looking for tiny pants. Let me make sure that feature is actually on now that I think about it. Settings. Connect. Okay, connect. Okay, try doing the command again. There we go. We repair all the things. Somehow it looks shabbier than before I repaired it. Alright, there you go. It should work now that it's connected and everything. I wasn't sure about it. I don't know how to keep setting this, but that's fine, I guess. There've been a couple of updates since the last time I played. Anyways, tell me how your week, how y'all's weekend went, since y'all kind of joined while I had already started playing. But this is one of those games where I can kind of do whatever, and while doing this. Okay, that's right. I think we need to be more concerned about this being broken because someone keeps jumping on here with their full chest. Let's repair all the things. Hey, that's okay. You can join though. It's fine. I just managed to turn it on. Welcome in, Jushby. All right, make sure not to hit people. Oh no, he needs a hot dog. He's gonna be so upset if I don't get it. Here, you don't even get a discount. Oh, hey, kid. Ketchup. Here you go. I made the mistake of watching someone fall and almost cackled too hard. Okay. Okay, let's see. Is this Tiny Pants? Hey, Tiny Pants. These are indeed tiny. You're also not very smart because you just jumped into a pool that had no water in it. Oh, that's delightful. Your weekend was nice. Went to a Friendsgiving. You jumped into a pool with no water in it. There's not much to say about that. The water's back. I had to fix it. It was broken. But you really said, what if? What if I just jumped now? No concern. A little bit. I need to level up my tools so I do this faster. I can't with these idiots. Okay. Alright. Someone is drowning apparently somewhere. Okay, got her. But I also need the health kit because someone else has had some sort of issue while swimming and therefore they are dying. A slow death. Oh, it was Tiny Pants. I just saved you. It's fine, I guess. Someone wants a hot dog. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Oh no. I need to get this man his hot dog. Yes. Now we can clean this. May you not die easily, Tiny Pants. Nailed it. Oh, it's the end of the day. Cool. 25, I've slipped. They had bad service 12 times. The decoration was fine. Cool. We made pretty good money. I'm not going to be upset about it. Now to fix up my stuff. Okay. It didn't go how I thought it should have gone. Okay. I want one of these because I do have to clean up some trash because people are heathens and gross. And now I have to get the pull to pull out their trash. And I'm now annoyed even more with that. Okay. Okay. There we go. Let's go fix all the things. We'll start with fixing all the things. Look, like I said, I only have one employee currently. So if you want to be an employee, you'll have to wait. You won't show up until I hire someone else next. However, you can come visit, which is lovely. I would love to have you visit my park. Not about the part where you potentially die, but definitely. By the way, Queen Jazz, do you have early morning seminary this week? Or are you off all this week on it? I'm just giving you some options. I'm not telling you what to do. You assume far too much about how much I care about that. But, yay! Not this week. That's awesome. You get to sleep late and everything. Do you even have school this week, now that I think about it? I'm excited for Thanksgiving because I'm going to a Friendsgiving too. Hey, that's amazing. I'm going to a Friendsgiving this week with D-Nice, and I don't know who else is going to be there, but we're doing it Italian style. Because she knows my disdain for eating the standard Thanksgiving meal. And so we're eating... Sorry, I wasn't sure what I was looking at. So she's making some lasagna and some tiramisu. And I assume there's going to be like a salad or something to go along with it. Let's see. I'm making some ice cream, which I need to finish putting my order in for, the components at least. And we're gonna eat that. It's gonna be delicious. We're gonna hang out, and I don't have to drive all the way across town anymore or into deeper Greater Austin because she lives in my apartment complex now. So that's delightful. So Thanksgiving's gonna be quiet, hopefully, and chill. And then the next day I also have off, which is not exactly my favorite thing to think about because I don't get paid on days off, on holidays and stuff. But, you know, I will be fine. I guess we need to clean this. Your spring cleaning in the fall. The teens are so... I'm sure they're thrilled. They're just like, this is what I've wanted forever, Mom, to clean. And I say the same thing. Close. Okay. We haven't fixed these yet. Yep, she thought she was going to live closer, but she lives on the exact opposite side of my apartment complex. Like almost the furthest point she could be from me, which kind of cracks me up. But that's okay. Cause some reason building 12 is closer to building 1 versus building 8 or 9. But you know what? That's okay. It's all good. It's not like it's not an easy drive over there. They seem to have more parking over there anyway, so that's nice. More open parking, I should say. These are already cleaned. I can't remember if I already cleaned them. I did not. Well, at least not that one. Clean that. Let's go ahead and clean this. Let's make it fresh and clean. I guess I don't have to clean this out. No one sat in them or anything. I've already fixed these, I believe, so I'm just trying to make sure everything's nice and clean. Oh yeah, this is a bathroom. For some reason, someone ate in there with their hands. They ate a hot dog, and that's questionable practice at best. I want to level up my bathrooms. I need to make a little bit more money before I start doing big changes. Maybe one more day's worth, and then it's going to get unhinged. I do need some more. Did I already fix these? I fixed these. Did I clean them? I did not. You think a shower would be kind of self-cleaning, but we all know that's not the truth. Why are y'all spring cleaning in the fall, though? That's really a question. I wish I could clean these because that's disgusting. Is this fixed too? Yes. Alright, this pool is also fixed. All this is fixed. Alright, I think I've done all the maintenance except for picking up this trash. Really, there we go. I had more trash I was picking up, I guess, but I didn't actually end up using it. There we go. How much are we? We're doing okay on this because this ice never melts. Truly. Whose bike is this? Whose bike is this? Not sure if that's a real sentence, but here we are. Okay. Next day. Build one half pool with at least one prestige. Okay, let's do that then. One half pool, small semicircular, rusty pool. You know what? I want to remove this. I would like to delete this. How do I delete it? Oh, I know how to delete it. How do I do a... Okay, I think I know what I have to do. Okay. That's what I need. Okay. Got it. You don't get to delete things how you think you should. You have to use a sledgehammer because destruction is everything. Okay, we're going to do that. We're going to also do that with this one. And this, because we don't dive into the concrete. That's a bad time. Oh my goodness. There we go. Destruction is everything, indeed. I love that they call that a building, though. That is very funny. All right, so let's back up. Give my space for a pool. Let's do a small semicircular pool. I know we're snapping this. Okay. This is fine. We're just gonna be motley crooked, I guess. Oh, I hate that. Okay. You know what? This is great. This is fine. And then we're going to give them a couple of... Okay, just a couple of these. Yes, one of those. And then we'll give them a slide. Because a slide is so much fun. We don't want it to encroach upon... That's good. That's good. We need more decoration. Okay, that's how we get more vertical up there. All right, we're going to add an umbrella. Okay, now I need to actually build it. I need to build it. We'll start with this because that's how you start. You put the diving board in first before the pool is there so you know where to put the pool. That's the logic that I'm running with on this, all right? That's what we do. All right. We're going to move this one. Okay, there we go. Now, we shall build this because this is fabric and you use a hammer. But hey, so I got to push 10 cheaters? My pleasure. Okay, so we got that open. Let's swap out tools. Sure. And then this, because I'm going to shoot someone. First cheater I see gets shot. That's how this goes. All right. Come visit me, people. Let's get some flyers while we're at it. Can't hurt to get more people. Then we can get people like just me and all the people and Queen Jazz in here. I assume anyone walking this way already wants a ticket. Also, they have nothing else better going on with their day. Wilder. Yes, come to my pool. There's hot dogs and bananas. Hey. Hey. There you go. Don't ignore me ever again. Never ignore me. Look at all the people here. Look at everyone. This is great. Why are you stinky? I don't like that. I guess I have no one over here working. Queen Jazz is here. Hang on. Hang on, Queen Jazz. Okay. There we go. You want to eliminate and add a lemon. Alright, here you go. Queen Jazz, you're very muscular. Congrats on your body, I guess. I don't know. Go shower first. Goodness gracious. How did things go so wrong for this guy? Bro, what? You jumped in on your own. Why must I save you? Lila really said, I'm out of here. Look at everyone. Look at this. Look, you're just afraid. You're not even a bad person. You are, though. Do they just float backwards? What is happening? Are you afraid? You got all the way over here, then you said, I'm scared. Woman, get out of here. They're so fast to run away when they get in trouble. Yeah, you're kind of like saltine crackers, like you're there. Why is this guy taking pictures? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. And so, how do I hire someone? Oh, apparently, picture of a crook got tired. You got tired and need a break. Useless. Sup, Quentin? Welcome in, senior. Slide. Got you, boo. Here you go. Teddy. Short for Theodore, I hope. And not Tedulus or something weird. Alright. Have a good one. Tedulus would be a weird name. What does it even mean? We don't know. Only his parents do. They did that to him. Wilder, go ahead. Get it. Zanaya. Oh my goodness, I love your name. Welcome in. Have a great day. We're going to go ahead and put you at 6 hours. You're going to get sunburned. We do have sunscreen on hand. 4 hours, senior. Slide. Got it. Ticket. Got you. We're going to get everyone in here today. Go ahead. Sutton. A name. That's kind of cool. I don't hate Sutton as a name. Does give cowboy energy. Tedulus, yes. Tedulus. Slide pass, alright. 4 hours, got you. I see you back there, Lance. I'm coming for you. You're gonna be running out of here holding you behind. The 10, you're about to get caught. Got you. All right. Oh, and then you came back to work right on time. Good job. Get out of here. It's just easier. It's just easier to just jump nearby and toss it in. Oh. You want a hot dog with ketchup? Who said? There you go. I did nothing. I don't know who that is, but that's really cool. Sutton Foster. Oh, that's cool. I'm losing money on people slipping ice and lemon. Okay, got you. See, that's what I'm going to hire Net for next. Here you go. I guess she came from the hot dog place. Was like, I'm actually really just thirsty. It's fine. Add ice. There you go. Okay. Okay. I don't know how to hire someone right now, though. That is a fundamental issue. Modern pools. Do I want modern pools? I would love modern pools. Do I want to be able to... Okay. I still have 5 points. And I have other things I can do. Like vendor staff. That's what I want. The floor tool. That would be nice. Park decoration level 2. Now I can't afford any of these. I only have 1 point left. And you know what? That's okay. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm coming on the way. I'm on my way, ma'am. Because you won't jump in. Alright. And now I push people harder. Because that's the chaos I live for. Alright, you want a plain hot dog? Got you. Here you go. Go ahead. Aurelio. You want a mustard dog. I won't be like Sonic and give you a mustard hot dog. It's fine. Quit jumping into this thing. There's no water in the pool. I can't help you. I can't help if you're dumb. I really can't. Oh, she's dating Hugh Jackman? That's cool, I guess. Queen Jazz, you want a hot dog plain? Queen Jazz, how do you like your hot dogs? Once Upon a Mattress. I don't even know what that is. Sounds cool though, I guess. I'm not a huge musical person. Like, for that, I don't know if that's surprising as, you know, someone who thoroughly enjoys music or not, but I'm just, it's not my favorite version of music. Not necessarily, I say that, but then I have my favorites. Like, I have my favorite songs from some musicals. How are you still stinky, my guy? There we go. The trash is getting out of control. At least they're waiting to use the toilet and not just, you know, pooping in the corner. Because that's a problem. Here you go. We're gonna need to get some more lemonade supplies. You want lemonade? Obviously. I have no more. Oh my goodness. This is a travesty. What a terrible time this is. Lemonade stuff. Alright. I got it. Hang on. Hang on. I'm almost back. Oh my goodness. Alright, I got you. You want a lemonade? I got your lemonade. I don't know why I assume he's gonna want, like, not the lemonade. He's just like, I just want the ice and the lemons. I'll make my own. I was like, should I go ahead and get him the lemonade? You want a lemonade with lemon? Here you go. Go ahead, Gavin. I just wish y'all weren't so dumb. You see me right here doing this. Avoid me. That's what's so easy. I am easily avoidable. This pool is about to break. Let me fix it. Yeah, I think that was the case. I think they were... You know what? That's okay. You don't have to enjoy hot dogs. I love a good hot dog, but I just haven't eaten one in forever. I went through a phase where I was like, plain hot dogs were the best. And then I went through chili dogs for life. Which, still accurate. Look, you managed to sit down without me touching your feet, which made you slip somehow. Nope, you didn't, because you're an idiot. Alright, great. I've never paid that much attention to what was going on in Buc-ee's. I've only gone in there and gotten a few things. I did get one of their meat sandwiches, which was incredible. I can't help these people. I really can't. Now the day is almost over, which is fine. But now I'm gonna hire some people in the next day. I'm sorry about your lemonade. Go across the street. Alright. I feel fun. That's a word we say. I mean, that makes sense. That makes sense. Buc-ee's is great. I just don't like stopping that soon into my trip. And if I'm coming back from wherever I was going along I-10, or 290 in this case, I will sometimes stop. It just depends on how motivated and how much money I have in general. Like, can I splurge on some I don't know why I get beaver nuggets. I get 2 bags of beaver nuggets, give one of them away, and then I'll eat like most of one, and then the last bottom part of it is just never eaten. Then I end up throwing it away like 3 weeks later because they got stale too. I love them. It's just a lot in that one bag. I have had their fudge. I think it was fine. Like nothing's bad there from what I can tell. It's just, I don't know. I just don't want to stop that so soon into my drive. That went too far. That's on me. I should have known. There you go. We somehow made it through. Okay. That's on me. I should have watched where I was walking. Fudge is okay. It's not my favorite version of a dessert. I tend to lean more towards like cookies. And even then I'm like, it's got to be exceptional as a cookie. At this point in my life. Though I did go to Sucre in New Orleans when I was there a couple of weeks ago or so, and that was some really good dessertage. I will say that was incredible. Let's try and find all the trash, because we all know y'all are heathens out here. The trash cans are full, therefore I will leave my mess on the ground. Fall down. Okay. No trash. Trash. Heathens. The whole lot of ya. That's fine. Yeah, it's almost like the quantity is too much for any one thing except the meat sandwich. I don't know, I got a brisket and I had one of those, barbecue sandwiches that has like 7 meats on it. What a delight that was. It's one of the few times I actually got ordered food and had to wait. I feel like they have brownies and now I'm really wanting to try them. I actually got brownies from the place that I always see on Instagram, Buckeye Brownies. And I'm not going to give a review because it was fine, but it felt like they left out either the sugar or the salt. So there wasn't a lot of flavor and it was a bit of a bummer. Like when you get something that is supposed to be peanut butter, you think, oh, this is going to be punch in your face peanut butter. But ultimately what I got was the LaCroix of peanut butter. If there's another room for me and Nola, I would love to hit you right. That would be fun. I love bucket list places to go eat, and I used to have a thing like that for New Orleans. Now not so much because my family just is like, hey, here's a place we need to go, and I'm like, okay. Though I will say, for some reason, you will find some of the best food in some of the smallest areas ever. Like, little small one street town. I call it one street. There's obviously offshoots, but the one street town that my family lives in, there's one of the best sushi places. Kind of reminds me of like Tokyo, but before it was not great, as you so call it. Very reminiscent of that. Really good food. There's also really good boba place right across the I won't call it a street because it's more like a parking lot with a whole bunch of stuff in it. The boba tea place is really good. So good. But you wouldn't think that something so good could exist in such a small town, but it does. I mean, I guess you wouldn't think the same thing about the football team being amazingly epic too, but it's there on the one street town. Oh no, OG Tokyo closed. What about the one on I guess it's 10 slash I guess it's 10. Truly. I think it's called Taste of Tokyo. That one's I just think about it all the time, and I'm like, I would love to go back there, but then I'm like, I gotta try something different. Then I'm like, but I want to go back, or I don't have enough money to go there right now. Nailed it. Okay, I did that one. Grab the trash. Grab all the trash. You know what? It counted. It went underneath, but it counted. And that's honestly all I want. You know what I can do? I can get rid. We're going to get rid of this. We're going to, first of all, put this down. I done lost it. All right. I'm going to get rid of all these gross trash cans. And I'm going to replace the gross trash cans and maybe even these. Yeah, let's do that. It's such a violent sport, this is. This. We have 3,400. I really thought I'd make more money. How much does a new bathroom cost? Okay. You do have 3 street lights. I'm sorry. The OG Tokyo's already been converted into something else. Didn't the Freebirds also there close? Or maybe I was wrong. Okay. Hopefully the I-10 one's good, because the OG one, man, that's a lot of memories gone. Congrats on your 3 street lights, Jazz. You're very funny. That's a whole porta potty. How much are you? You're only 100? Why am I not? Oi. Okay. Okay, I do need to destroy these first. We are no longer running with the tetanus bathroom. We're leveling up to porta potties. I don't understand hookah bars yet. I say yet. I don't understand them in general. There we go. It's pretty straightforward, me. Don't make it more difficult than it needs to be. Okay. We're snapping. Okay. Why I wish. Okay, this is fine. All is well. I'm only mildly cranky about what just happened. Okay, now we're gonna put down some trash cans over here. There. I play The Sims too much, obviously. That's the issue here. Because I keep trying to use the controls for The Sims here. There we go. And let's, I guess. Let's go right here. We also don't have coverage right here. Let's go this way. Fuma Dubai. I would appreciate if, someone did anything unique. Like, there's a lot of hookah bars around here, and I'm just like, this again? Cool, I guess. Let me rotate how I think I should be able to. Okay, there we go. We have to destroy all the things. Alright. Yes, we'll even line up 3 like it's going to be a whole family ordeal. Good. Let's not destroy it. We're building it. I don't know why we have to blind me in the process of building these things. That's crazy. Yeah, yeah. That would be nice. I know there's probably one. I think I saw a Filipino restaurant um, around, but I don't remember where it was. It was only in passing. I was like, I should definitely pay attention and then go to it. But that's a lot of things that I should do that would require me to leave the house, which I'm not opposed to, especially now that it's cooler. But I just forget sometimes to leave the house. Anything else I need to build, or am I done? Feels like a done situation. I know it's past 10, but I kind of want to run one more day of this. Okay, let's also get... How do I hire someone? How do I hire someone? How do I hire someone? That is definitely the issue at hand. Staff only. I wish to add more to set staff. Would be great if you would let me. Okay, that's fine. Do I... Okay, not here, I guess. Okay, Queen Jazz. You got jokes, I see. We can get a lifeguard chair, and we have the fundage. This feels like the place to have said lifeguard chair. So we're going to place that right here. Okay. And then we're going to, I guess, build it. We have to build it first. Okay. Still not sure how to hire anyone. Because I really would like to hire vendor staff too. Okay. Why is this so hard? Low efforts whining here. Okay, nice throw. 9 out of 10. Thanks for judging that, I guess. Oh, this is... Okay, that was weird. Oh, this opened up. I just realized that's what this is. I kept running through here. I was like, I don't know what's different in here. This finally opened up. Let me hire someone. Okay, now that I have a med kit injector. Okay, let's run a day. Okay, I don't want to change my looks. There's no actual swimming in this game. I realized that no one is actually swimming. They're just falling. You're not getting the hookah. That's funny. All right, let's grab hot diggity dogs. And then we got... Might have to put yourself back on the list to get to come visit again. All right, I already see this guy over here being stupid. Get in. You're not even supposed to be here. Okay. This guy has yet to take a step. He's been floating his way over here. Onyx, what a cool name. Okay. He didn't know where he was going in the first place. How do I hire someone? Emmett! Emmett! You're annoying. You're such a whiny baby. You're what? Add lemon? I hope it's refreshing and tasty for you and maybe burns your mouth just a little because it's acidic. Oh, there's actual swimming happening. That's great. They do just kind of hop in and out wildly. Backwards, take your pick. And I guess I can sit here and be like a lifeguard, but really just watching for people who want to eat something. All right. Lemonade, water, ice, and lemon. That's what I'm trying to say. Here, be refreshed. Make sure you take care of your curls when you're done here today. Yes. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna figure out how to hire someone. Staff leaderboard. Picture of a crook. You're number 1 on the staff board. Look at you. You're so good. You're so good at this. Are you my only employee? Absolutely. But you're still a good employee, even though you're about to take a break and we've only been open for 2 hours. You screwed up an order. I was just singing your praises and now you're making mistakes? Tab is how I get to all that? Oh my goodness. Okay. Queen Jazz, you're gonna get hired as maintenance. And Tiny Pants, you're gonna get hired on as working that. Oh, I can only have one? Alright. I am sorry, Picture of a Crook, I'm going to fire you. Let's do Tiny Pants. How do I actually get more people? You have a new job. Congrats. How do I get more people? Who's drowning? Absolutely stupid. Okay. It's a shallow pool. Stand up. This person's like, I'm so scared. The water's too close or too far. They're not sure. Alright. Tiny Pants, you're working. Welcome in. Hot dog. Oh. We have a hot dog and we have a lemonade. You want a lemonade? I got you. Tell your mom hi. Alright, let's do hot dog. Adeline, you want mustard. Here you go. There you go. Look at this. This is going well. Look at that. I need to play more of this in my off time so I can advance a little bit further and expand my realm, as we'll call it. There doesn't seem to be a lot of people doing the slide today. I need to figure out how to get more than one employee at a time. I feel like I should have had that unlocked, but I don't seem to. Even though I can hire people, I just can't hire people. Here you go. Let me also mop up some of this. I bet I can level up. I want to level up my tools so that they don't take forever. Absolute bedlam. Oh my goodness. I regret everything. That's so funny. No. Don't come over here. I don't know where you were going, but I didn't like where you could have gone. Hammer. Oh. Fancy meeting you here. Oh, I got a hot dog person too. Oh my goodness. Here you go. I cannot help this guy. Okay, you want to catch up, hot dog? Okay, got you. Alright. Why are you cackling? Let's go see Tiny Pants. Hello, Tiny Pants. You're really waving people on in here. Look at you. Oh, she's already on break. That's a thing that happens. Go. All right. Who pooped in the water? How? How did I get launched? I didn't do anything that warranted getting launched. What? All right. Before anyone decides they want to jump in. All right. And now we've cleaned the water. It's a terrible way, but until I get chlorine, I can't help them. Oh, we got so many people over here. Oh my goodness. You're thirsty. All right, lemon. Got you. Here you go. All right. You want ice? As you should. Weird to not have ice, but here we are. Why? Okay. Oh my goodness. I need to clean up everything. Goodness gracious, there's a lot. You want both. Okay. What a terrible sound that made. And he wants... Oh, there's a couple of people. Okay, ice. I need to hire someone for this. Alright. Lemon. Got it. There we go. Are you back to work, Tiny Pants, or are you still on break? You're back to work. We don't have a lot of people here today, I say, as this whole place just gets crazy. You jumped into me. Just want to let you know that was on you. Got her. Close enough. Got it. Got it. Okay. Mop this up. Mop this up. All right. Mop this up. Let's mop this up. So many puddles. You'd think the sun would help dry it. You want something to drink? I got something for you. Oh no, I don't have anything for you. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna get hit by not looking. Oh no. Okay, I'll drop that. I need lemonade. I understand, though, it's almost the end of the day, and this is probably stupid to go ahead and get now, but this is what's happening. People must have their lemonade. They must have the refreshing drink, and I can't let them not have it. It's rude, and honestly, what kind of person would I be? There you go. There's a hot dog person. Oh, my goodness. You're a hot dog person. Mustard, I got you, baby bear. Let's go. Oh. I wonder how many times they'll say, I slipped. Because they do this all the time. Dadgummit. Alright. That's what I get for trying to be fancy about it. 52 times I slipped. That's not bad. Not bad at all. No one died. I've had a lot of people die on my watch recently, and I had to shoot them up. For some reason, they're all high on something, or they just drowned. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the shot's supposed to do. That's not a solution to drowning. I will say that. Okay, no trash in the pool. Great, for once. You know what? This is honestly one of the nicest porta potties I've ever seen. Most of them look like something horrible exploded, and like I may catch some sort of disease. That's how I think about most bathrooms, though, too. Sup? Welcome in. Ooh, that's a good question. Would I want a zesty lemonade or a hot dog if I were trapped on an island? Are we talking this island being abandoned or just uninhabited? Or are we talking I just didn't know there were people just over the hill? Yeah, it's not good. I think I would want lemonade because I love drinks. And lemonade is a great drink. Took me a minute to think about that, but yeah, I think that's what I would want. Anyways, I think this is a good time to stop stream. I've decided to go over just a little bit, but thanks for joining, everyone. I appreciate that. Appreciate it. There we go. I know how to speak sometimes. I hate the idea of having porta potty juices rain down on me. Hate it. Yes, it's only 10:19, but honestly I've been going to bed pretty early these days, or at least jumping into bed. I may not go to sleep till 4 still, but at least I'm in bed by 2. Thank y'all for coming to stream. Thank y'all for supporting me and enjoying my content, and I'm glad we finished the last Reaper of the Golden Idol Investigations of the Rise of the Golden Idol game. I am looking forward to their new announcement of what's coming next, because I need to know more about what Jasper did with all his stuff and his cigarettes, or if Jasper is actually some sort of like guy that just knows too much about Lemurian stuff or what. I don't know. But thank y'all for coming. Hope y'all have a good night. I'll see y'all. I hope you have a good rest of your Monday and a good rest of your week, and I'll see y'all next week. Teal poop. Bye-bye. There it is.